It's all going to be common answers when it comes to what kind of food are people powerless to resist, right? I'm sure you can guess. Like pizza. There you go. Who's going to be like, no, I don't like that. If you don't like pizza, I think that's a major red flag. I've never met anyone who doesn't like pizza. They got to be out there. And they got to be real weirdos, right? I'm not trying to judge if you're not a pizza person, but if you don't like pizza, like honestly, you need to call and explain yourself. 208-535-1015. I gotta hear why. Because with pizza, you can make it however you want. Now, I know that pizza toppings can be a bit divisive, okay? Like, I'm one of those people. I'm down for Hawaiian pizza. A lot of people, not. Me, when it comes to pizza, let's see, what am I not down with? Yeah, like fish on pizza, that's just weird, okay? I don't know why, but it is, okay? Not cool with that. And I don't like mushrooms on anything. I don't know, they've got just a nasty texture to me. I can tolerate, pretty much all other veggies on pizza that I can think of. But yeah, I don't like mushrooms on, like anything. Like when you go and you order a burger, and they're like, would you like sauteed mushrooms on that? No, I would not. Do not put that on my burger. Now, that would be one of the foods I'm powerless to resist. A good burger. But I think pizza as well. I mean, all kinds of terrible food. It's just so good. You know? Let's see what else people are saying here aside from pizza. Tacos? Are there people out there that don't like tacos? Can you imagine that? That's as weird as not liking pizza. All right? I know there are people who are not a big fan of cheeseburgers. I think that's strange, but like tacos, you ever met anybody who's just like, no, keep the tacos away from me. Ew. Fries? There have to be people who claim they don't like fries. Or there's weird people like Josh from Classy, who, I don't know what he puts on his fries, but the dude hates ketchup. And I think that's very strange. That's, it's a literal red flag because of the color of the item. But that's a food I'm powerless to resist, ketchup. All right, people talking about bread here. Now, I can pass on that sometimes. Sometimes some bread sounds fine. And you can't have a sandwich or a burger without some type of bread. I know there are people who will eat a, low-carb burger. That's just a ground beef steak. It's not a burger, all right? Chocolate, yeah, that's a struggle. If I have chocolate around. Like, I can't have piles of Reese's sitting around, or I'm going to have a bad time. Oh, that reminded me of a scene in Final Destination Bloodline from last night. Quality. Ice cream sandwiches? Okay, I mean, they're good, but there are better things. The best thing you can pick up at the grocery store in the freezer, if you want some kind of an ice cream bar, those Biscoff ice cream bars. Yeah, can't resist. I'm going to make myself hungry. Kind of weird. I've been eating pretty good lately. Went through a long stretch there where I was not eating well, but let's go to the phones here. K-Bear, who's this?
It's JD.
JD, okay, you're live on the air. Keep that in mind because I know you can be a foul
No,
mouth.
I don't want to keep it in mind. That is no fun at all.
Well,
JD, the excitement? You don't know what I'll say next.
I know, and that's why I've got my hand hovering over the dump button because you say naughty things and you have a foul mouth. You're a bad boy.
I am, and I enjoy it. Thank you.
So do you hate tacos? Do you hate pizza?
No, I don't hate tacos. You know what I really like? I like bagels with jalapeno cream cheese on them.
I've gone through some phases where bagels were like my every morning thing, but yes. I know that had to be contributing to my, stellar physique.
Yeah, well, you get to a certain age where you don't care what anybody else thinks about you. This is what you think about yourself that's all that counts. you know.
JD, bringing the body positivity to the show. I really appreciate that. So thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
But yeah, with bagels, you can't put just a small amount of cream cheese on them,
Oh, no.
You got to cake it on there.
Yeah, you got to slather that stuff on, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
You got to, yeah, it's got to go on thick and heavy.
So they got to be pretty terrible for you, even though they're delicious.
I don't know. I don't know that they're any more terrible for you than a burger.
But they're probably not. But, I'm certainly not trying to claim that burgers are good for you. I wish I could resist them. They're just so, convenient. You can drive up to a window and have a nice fresh one made for you. They're the best.
Yeah, well, no, I'm not. Yeah, there's only a few burgers that I'll eat.
Okay.
I'm picky about burgers.
What are your favorite burgers? Like, I can't even say the word burger. Okay, fast food and then restaurant. What do you got for best burgers?
Fast food, I prefer, believe it or not, Wendy's, Dave's Double. Everything on it with lots of onions.
All right. Wendy's, I think, is really good. I tend to go for the Baconator.
The Baconator?
Yeah, that's
and then
jam.
Either the Roadhouse or the Blue Wave, as far as a regular, go in and sit down.
You know what?
Place, have a quick burger.
Many times as I've gone to the Roadhouse, I've never had a Roadhouse burger.
Huh. Well, there's some of the best in town.
Well, when are you playing there again?
I'm playing there at the end of the month.
End of the month?
And, and on the 23rd, Delacoma is going to be there, and we're going to be hosting them, helping them out with sound. They're an Australian band. They're pretty cool.
All right. Well, cool. End of the month. I don't know. It's hard to keep track of my schedule, but which night are you playing, Friday or Saturday?
Both.
Oh, both nights.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to have to come out for sure. It's been a long time since I saw. Well, okay. Wait a minute. Which lineup is playing?
You'll be safe.
Okay. All right.
Does that help? Does that help?
Yeah.
That help?
I just want to, I know you got multiple lineups, and one of them I think would, maybe
you have a conflict with.
Maybe a member would probably prefer I'm not at the show.
Yeah. You'd have conflict with one lineup, but no, this lineup you'll be safe.
Okay. All right. Good. Then I think I'll have to try to make it a plan because it's been a long time.
Okay. Anyway, well, I better get to work. Leave me alone.
You're the one who called me.
Oh, that's right. Shoot. All right. Talk to you later.
Thank you for saying shoot. You censored yourself really good.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you soon, man.
All right. Peace out, JD.
Yeah, you have a great day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
All right. If I keep talking about food, I'm going to have to eat. So let's move along. What up? It's Victor Wilt. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit more on track now. Caffeine's starting to kick in. This is good. I don't know what was off with me this morning. Usually that's the first thing. Well, okay, the second thing. Usually I feed the cats because they're raising a ruckus, and then I slam an instant coffee shooter. Somehow, step number 2. Just left it out this morning. I don't know. I did stay up a little bit late. Like I mentioned when I started this program, had a fun night last night. I was hanging out with my friend Becca, and we went and got some food, which was delicious. I don't even remember the last time I went to Pachanga's, but it was really good. Excellent. Ate way too much. And then decided to watch Final Destination Bloodline, which it just ruled. A few weeks ago, my daughter messaged me, my daughter Taryn, who lives in Phoenix. She's like, Dad, I just left the movie theater. You have got to go see Final Destination Bloodline. And I'd already been wanting to see it because I've been reading good things online. She told me that in the theater, people were cheering, screaming, laughing, and that it was right up my alley. So I was like, all right, I swear I'll watch it. And it just occurred to me last night, that would be a great idea. Or maybe it was a couple nights ago. Anyway, finally got around to checking it out, and it was just wild. Just wild. It starts off great. If you're a fan of the Final Destination movies, I mean, a lot of them suck. Let's be honest. But if you like part 2, the best one, you're going to love this movie. It was so fun. Some of the deaths were so over the top. I was just rolling. I don't want to give any spoilers, but a few of them, they just caught me off guard. And in my living room, we're just, wow! It was so good. Yeah, we've watched a couple of good movies recently. One of which was Bring Her Back, which I saw in the theater with my sister. But I wanted to watch it again because it's just one of those movies that, I don't know, I think with multiple watches, you just catch more and more little things. And it's crazy. It's like, it's legit horror. Highly recommend that. Now, there are other movies on the way that I really want to see. The main one I really want to see is Eddington, which is the new film from Ari Aster, who is the director of Hereditary, Midsommar, Beau is Afraid, which, if you haven't seen Beau is Afraid, now, I don't think it's as good as the other two that I mentioned, but it's crazy. It's like, I don't even know how to describe it other than crazy. And it's certainly not for everybody. But he's got a new movie coming out, Eddington. When does this drop? July 18th. Oh, I'm so glad that it's next weekend and not this weekend. Because I subscribe to like the A24 club thing. I got a deal at Christmas time where it's like $5 a month. And it's worth it because each month they put $5 into your little A24 account so you can, like buy stuff from their store. And they got, cool swag, things like that. But also you get free movie tickets for all of their new releases. So Eddington comes out the weekend of July 18th. I'll have a free ticket. That makes going to the movies a much better deal. So that opening weekend, definitely going to go see Eddington. And then I know when I saw Bring Her Back at the theater, I saw that the director of Barbarian has a new movie coming. Let me see if I can dig this up here. What's that guy's name? Zach Kreger. Because I don't remember the name of his new movie, but Barbarian's so good that, man, I hope he can follow it up. Oh, it's called Weapons. That's what it's called. When does that come out? August 8th. Yeah. And it's got, an all-star cast. I mean, if it's anywhere like close to as good as Barbarian, it's going to be awesome. So I think we're living in like the best age for horror like ever. There's just so much good stuff coming out. Highly recommend checking out, again, Bring Her Back, as well as the new Final Destination. And then there's another movie I want to watch called Sinners, which I think is on HBO or Max or whatever they're calling it now since they change the name all the time. Sinners is supposed to be like just killer. One of the best movies of the year. Oh, look at that, 97% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's pretty good. So anyway, I'm just having a great time when it comes to movie watching. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just feeling pretty good as of late. So just wanted to share that, that I'm doing pretty good. Go watch some horror. It's fun. It's good for you. Oh, now I'm getting recommended a bunch of other movies. What's this? No, it doesn't have very good ratings, so never mind. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute with more content and things like that. I'm feeling a little bit more warmed up now. Well, hello, people. Good morning. 7:13 already. All right. I don't know why I mentioned the time. You have a watch, right? Or a phone or a clock. I don't know. It's some kind of old school radio thing, I guess, that was never even necessary at the time I started. I don't know. Anyway, it's kind of wild right now, cruising around eastidahonews.com. You know, I like to go there, see what's going on locally. Like they were talking about increased fire risk this weekend. Rain supposedly helping that out a bit, but they want to let everybody know to exercise caution. But you start looking through the articles, and, you know, I got to say I like it when I see people coming together. Well, we've had a lot of division in this country in the last, I don't know, 9 years. I don't know, for a really long time. And this is an unpleasant topic. And anything relating to Jeffrey Epstein. But seeing everybody come together and go, all right, come on now. Enough with the government, you know, just feeding us a bunch of lies. It's the first time I've seen a comment section on East Idaho News where everybody's in agreement. In years. I mean, again, it's a horrible story. You know, we ain't going to get into any of that. But, you know, the government suddenly going, yeah, there's, you know, no client list, nothing to see here. I'm just happy that, I mean, it's sad, though. It's sad that something like that is what brings everybody together. You know, couldn't we all come together around, I don't know, what other stories are here that I guarantee people are fighting about? Okay, the fire story, fire risk this weekend. I bet there's some way people are fighting about that in the comments. You know? Whatever, I don't believe in fire. Fire isn't real. I don't know. People fight about everything online. But the universal agreement that it sure seems shady, sure seems like a shady cover-up, in my opinion. It's good to see that people can agree. You know, politicians can be real weasels. All right? So, anyway, what's this? Culvers offering discounts on certain menu items today. Okay, when I was on the phone with JD a little bit ago talking about burgers, he mentioned Wendy's. Now, Wendy's does have a bomb burger, the Baconator that I mentioned, but I think for overall value, Culvers cannot be beat. All right? There might be better burgers available, but for the price, they just can't be touched. Culver's is bomb. What? Oh, do I even want to know what items are discounted? Yeah, of course I do. Let's see. So Frontier Credit Union partnering with Culvers for the Arlene Walker Day. She was the credit union's first president and CEO. And, it looks like they're just trying to raise some money for the Arlene Walker Scholarship Fund. And if you make a $2 donation, you can get a scoop of fresh frozen custard, or you can get a $1 discount on her favorite menu item, the pork loin sandwich. Okay, I've never had one of those. I just get the burger. You know, and I don't need to be mowing down frozen custard, so this is probably good that they weren't offering a burger discount. All right? So anyway, if you want to donate to a good cause and get yourself some ice cream, well, it's not ice cream, it's frozen custard, okay? But it's bomb. It's bomb. Yeah, $2. That ain't too bad. All right, anyway, just letting you know that's going on. Wow, this is a long article. Okay. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody can continue getting along for a bit. I'm just kind of blown away. I figured when I'd get in the comment section, I'd see people somehow, going, there was never anything to see here. Even though, for how many years this stupid list has been talked about. Everybody like, come on, release the list. All of a sudden, it just doesn't exist. Pretty shady. Okay, anyway, I'm going to find something that's not food related. Because again, we suddenly ended up talking about Culvers. All right. Geez, I am not complaining, but you folks are very chatty today, making it difficult for me to dig up some freak news. I don't mind, though. I'd rather be getting calls A lot of radio stations don't get calls, so I'm not going to complain about it. But sorry to any of you who I didn't get to the phone. It was just one call after another. I'm going to do my best to get all of your requests on the air. Sometimes we get so many, it's just impossible. So, all right, let's see where to begin. All right, we'll start with the new fashion trend among chimpanzees. Pointless fashion trend or something else? They've been watching these chimpanzees at a sanctuary in Zambia, and one group have decided to start dangling blades of grass from their ears or, well, from their behinds. You know, trying to woo the ladies, I guess. Hey, check out my blade of grass. Okay, this is one of those stories that I'd like to just get disgusting with, but yeah, you gotta tread the fine line thanks to the FCC. You know, 2025, we're still living like it's 1950 when it comes to radio. It's so stupid. I mean, when the president of the United States is on TV dropping F-bombs, it's pretty silly that, you know, we can't just play normal songs on the radio, you know? We can all agree on that, right? I know there are some people who are bothered by naughty language, but still, that was on live TV. All right, anyway, sorry, I get mad when it comes to the archaic rules we have to follow in radio because, again, it's 2025. Most people are getting their news from, like, social media influencers who just swear all the time. I mean, look at the Joe Rogan show, for example. All right, Joe Rogan's podcast, one of the most popular podcasts on the planet. He lives in Texas where, you know, it's completely illegal. Like, completely illegal to be smoking the weed. I've watched the Joe Rogan podcast before. Flagrant disregard for the law. Just goes to show, if you make $100 million a year, you can do whatever you want, you know? If I was to just jump on a camera and start doing something illegal, Lieutenant Crane kicked down my door, dragged me out, kicking and screaming. Sorry. Again, there's a lot of hypocrisy in media, and it's just silly to me that, you know, radio and TV have to put up with these stupid old rules. Okay, anyway, back to these monkeys. I don't know what they're trying to do, but they're getting fashionable. They're, I would say, evolving. You ever seen Planet of the Apes, the newer movies? Kind of scary. And with all the animals fighting back against people, we might potentially be doomed. But I don't think we need to worry too much about the little doggies yet. I just read a story about a dog who helped a guy who was trapped in a glacier. His little long-haired chihuahua. Now, guy fell into a glacier. Thankfully, he had a, like, satellite phone or something. No, a walkie-talkie. Satellite phone, they would have been able to pinpoint where he was at. But he had an amateur walkie-talkie, managed to call for help. So they were flying around trying to find him. And then they see, you know, the little dog running around. You know, if I got stuck in a hole, I don't think I could rely on my cats to give much of a crap, you know? They'd look down there and be like, do you have treats? Do you have food? No. See you later, bro. I'm out of here. Well, anyway, congrats to this guy. Glad his little doggy saved him. What else do we have here for freaking news? Why one geologist thinks we should all pay more attention to rocks. All right, Marcia I don't know how you say her last name. That's a tough one. The first sentence is that Marcia loves rocks. She's reached a point in her career where she's not going to hold back from talking about rocks in an affectionate way. I love rocks. Okay. This is a really long article. I just wanted to basically read the headline, so we'll skip that. What's going on over at TMZ? Peach's old stomping ground. Okay, that's disgusting. Oh, TMZ is so weird. You know, It's all like disgusting and tragedy now. Well, here's a golf fight where a dispute turns physical and a man was shoved into a pond. Oh my goodness. And then they want to let you know about all of the big Prime Day deals. All right. Prime Day is happening right now. I mean, yeah, okay. Went to Amazon. It's Prime Day. Well, yeah. Ain't got much dough for that. Why couldn't Prime Day be in a couple weeks? The middle of the month payday. Oh, paying bills sucks. I do need to get a dehumidifier for my basement because my other one broke. Yes, if you have a basement, you should have a dehumidifier to keep things, in much better shape during these summer months in your basement. All right, Prime Day deals. Not looking like very good deals to me. Okay, sorry, I shouldn't be shopping in the middle of the radio show, but I'll forget that it was Prime Day here in like 5 minutes. Oh, I just remembered another story from yesterday that a fellow coworker told me about. I won't tell you which one, but he's like, this would be good on your show. So I'm going to save that for after the next song. And then we'll talk about a story out of Provo, Utah that really made me laugh yesterday. So hang on. We'll get to that. AC/DC, if you want blood, you got it. And if you want to dance, don't go to Provo. This is not surprising at all, but it's just so funny to me. Provo, the city of Provo, canceling the Dirtylicious Dance Fitness class because it doesn't align with the values of the city. All right, we got a photo of the, the class themselves. This is a class that was designed to help individuals, primarily women, feel confident, healthy, and connect with others through dance and empowerment. Can't have that in Utah. You ladies, no. Shame on you for wanting to do a little dancing. All right, so again, I'm looking at a photo of the class. Uh-oh. I see sports bras. Whoa! This is out of control. I mean, most of them are wearing t-shirts, but there are a couple. Oh, they're wearing shorts. You can see their knees. No! Oh, I better scroll away. My eyes might burst into flames. Gotta be kidding me. Okay, so they had these 4 classes at the Provo Rec Center. 4 of them because there was a strong demand and thriving program, and this has been going on for 3 years. But suddenly last month, they're like, no. They saw a video, it's the name of it, isn't it? They're like, Dirtylicious. We can't have something like that with that kind of name at the Provo Rec Center. Provo it's a weird town, I'll tell you what. Well, have you been there? You ever been to Provo? It's weird. Come on. There are weird towns around Utah and Idaho, okay? It's okay to admit it. Like Rexburg is weird. I love Rexburg. Shout out to all our Rexburg listeners. But come on, you can admit it. You can admit it's weird there. It's different than, the rest of the cities around here. Come on. It's just got a different vibe. It's kind of like the Truman Show. Come on. It's okay to admit it. It's nothing wrong. Only bar in town is Applebee's. That's, it's a different kind of place. So anyway, they saw some kind of a video, and let's see. City officials said that a man had recently seen a video and complained that some of the dancing was inappropriate. All right. I've been to a lot of different types of clubs and things where people are dancing, just in public. I would imagine, or I should say, I can't imagine that any dancing in Provo is that wild, okay? I've been to Provo. I want to see this video. Hold on. Now, nobody get mad that I'm pulling up, dirty-licious videos of ladies dancing. I just got to see for myself how dirty-licious this is. So hang on. Dirty-licious Dance Fitness. I'm on YouTube here. Okay, they're dancing to a Britney Spears song. I'm not going to make you suffer through the Britney Spears song. Okay. Have you ever watched the Super Bowl halftime show? The only way I can describe this is, and these women in this video are fully clothed. Oh, okay, one of them has a sports bra on. The rest of them fully clothed. Like, they're wearing pants, okay? Oh, but, you know, the pants are kind of tight. Oh, no. This is no different than any kind of cheerleading routine I've ever seen. This isn't like, I mean, you know, strip club dancing or something. It's Provo, right? Again, I mean, this probably is the most risque thing you could see in Provo, but still, you could see this kind of dancing at any school where they have a cheerleading team. This is, and these guys who call and complain about women, you know, like guys like Neil Larson, oh, they shouldn't dress that way. Shut up. Shut up. You are virtue signaling and you're lying. You're not really bothered by it. You're just trying to appear like, oh, I'm so, you know, holier than thou. Oh, liars. Nobody's offended by women dancing. Get out of here. Nobody's offended by sports bras. Give me a break. Okay, we'll try one more video here. Like, these videos, I could post them on any social media and nobody's going to care. And here's a news report about it. Oh, it's, all right. Is this an actual news organization? Okay, it's Fox News Utah. They're not going to swear, so.
It was taught 4 days a week, packing them in at the
I've got two different videos playing. Sorry.
Hello, I'm Fox 13 News anchor Amy Nay. Now, the creator of this program tells us they were temporarily taken off the schedule last month, then informed it was permanent just last week. All due to the concerns that were raised about the adult-in-style nature of the moves, movements, social media promotions.
Oh my gosh.
They were told not aligning with the more family-friendly mission of the rec center.
Get out of
here.
here.
We're not going away quietly. We're proud of what we've built.
Erica Tanner created the popular dance fitness class 6 years ago.
Okay, there
it's
they are
started
dancing.
Studios and rec centers and gyms all across Salt.
Seriously, go to YouTube and look at this dirty dancing. Isn't there a movie about this? Where dancing's been outlawed? Footloose. Yeah, remember that 80s movie? Now these, you know, poor women in Provo, they're going to have to go like running through the woods, leaping over like logs and things like that because they can't dance inside a building. Got to hide out in the wilderness to dance. This is so stupid. Oh my God. And again, one person complained and they caved to him. That kind of stuff makes me crazy. All right. One person should not have the power to shut something down because they're uptight. You know, it's like if I say something on the show and one person gets butthurt about it. I don't think it's, you know, you can acknowledge their complaint. And I always talk to people, you know, like I encourage you, if I say something that frustrates you, you know, just call me and we could talk about it. But I don't think if one person complains about something that you should take some kind of crazy action like this. You know, one uptight person in Provo. I saw some women on social media dancing. Get out of here. Get out of here with that. Anyway, just look up the videos. Again, I've seen a lot of risque dancing in my day. This just looks like any fitness video you'd see. Like, I mean, I've seen dirtier just fitness videos that pop up like, you know, hey, order the new blah, 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 you know. I mean, those old, you know, sweating to the oldies videos are probably more risque than this. Oh, I'm sure Richard Simmons would have bothered this guy too. There's a man with curly hair and, you know, tight shorts. He's dancing. I mean, if I could dance, I'd just, you know, post a dancing video right now doing these same moves. I guarantee that would be more disturbing than this. Okay, anyway, that's Provo. That's Provo for you. Shouldn't be surprised. Oh, time to talk. Hey, what's up? It's Victor Wilt. Sorry I was distracted. It's happening. Okay. What can we dig into here? Funny enough, I've been looking through just comment sections on various websites. I'm just very curious what people are saying from all sides of the political spectrum about this, this crazy Jeffrey Epstein, the list no longer exists story. Like I mentioned earlier, it's wild to see a story that everyone is in agreement on from all sides of the political spectrum. People are mad. And I don't blame them. I mean, I even went to Fox News because I'm like, okay, if there's anywhere where somehow people are going to be trying to spin this, in the comments, that's where you'd find it. So, you dive in and, people there are furious too. It's pretty crazy. I don't want to get into, obviously any of the details of that whole thing because it's disgusting and despicable. But, man, that situation sure seems shady. And, sad that it's something like that can unite the United States, in agreement about what appears to possibly be some, corruption or shady activity, just based on the comments that I'm seeing from every single person. It's pretty crazy. And Fox News, boy, did they bury that story. It wasn't on the front page of their website, even though it's like the biggest story on the internet right now. I had to go to the search function to find their articles about it. You'd think it was going to be the big story right on the front of the main page. Nope. Yeah, well, apparently a lot of people don't want to talk about that stuff. Okay, let's see. What do we have that's more pleasant to talk about? We're just living in weird times, aren't we? What happened? Did the simulation get infected with a virus? Is that what we got going on? All right, let's see. This could be an informative post. I like to try to help out the community every now and again. Article is, I'm an ER physician. Here are 5 types of pain I'd never ignore. Okay, I don't like looking at these, but it's always best to play it safe, and if you need to get something checked out, you probably should. All right, sudden pain that doesn't go away and is severe. If all of a sudden, oh, my guts. Just consider going to the doctor. Chest pain. Now, okay, this can definitely be concerning, and it can be a variety of things. Chest pain, generally, if you have chest pain, if your brain works like mine, you go to the worst place possible. It could be acid reflux, or you could potentially be about to die, so you should get that checked out. I've gone in and gotten chest pain checked out before. Calf pain along with calf redness. So lower leg pain, specifically in the calf, can be worrisome when it's accompanied by leg swelling and or redness of the calf. Could be a blood clot or some other stuff, so get it looked at. Upper back pain that feels like a tearing sensation. Okay, well, I had a little bit of upper back pain today, but it didn't feel like a tearing sensation. It felt like I, slept wrong. Certain lower abdominal pains. Yeah, that's happened to me before. And then I had to get it checked out, which getting it checked out is, not the most pleasant thing sometimes. They have to, get them cameras out. But it could be appendicitis. My daughter had to have her appendix out. So, suddenly you've got lower abdomen pains. Get that checked out. Look at this, Jade. I'm, doing a nice health-related break for the community. And really, okay. Whenever I've got something going on, I'm always afraid I'm just going to suddenly die. So I always go to the doctor and get it checked out. And, usually, pretty much always, they're like, you're fine, okay? And it, it's a variety of explanations that are not a big deal. But what about the one time that it is a big deal? You're going to be glad you went in and got it checked out. So, you dudes especially, I know guys like to just sit there and be like, I'm fine. It'll go away. That's why dudes die earlier than the ladies, okay? get in and get yourself checked out, okay? If you're having issues, don't be afraid to go to the doctor. Nothing to be ashamed of. A little bit of Pantera on the Victor Wilt Show. Speaking of Pantera, we are giving away tickets to see Pantera live this week. What was I going to say about Pantera tickets? Oh, yeah, I remember what I was going to say. So, we set up this promotion quite a while ago to give away tickets to see Pantera and Amon Amarth in Salt Lake City. Show's going down August 20th, and when we've given away tickets to Pantera in the past, I made this cemetery gate sounder, and when Peaches set this up, I don't remember if we discussed it or what, but the decision was we'll use the cemetery gate sounder, and then when you hear it, you beat caller number 20 to win a pair of tickets to the show and crush your way into the pit. Now, I don't know where the cemetery gate sounder went. I have looked everywhere for it. So I don't know if we just assumed we still had it or what, but I'm just going to have to make a new one. Because I was going to give away tickets before Cowboys from Hell there. And, the sounder's gone. So I'll make a new one this morning, and it'll be obvious. When you hear it, you'll know what it is. But that's annoying. So anyway, what you should do in the meantime is sign up in any of our apps, the K-Bear, Alt, or Cannonball app, to win a pair of tickets to the show. And then, we'll give away some tickets today, okay? Soon as I make the sounder, you're supposed to have that made before you launch the promotion. I assumed it was still around, but it's nowhere to be found. So, I'm trying to remember what it was like. Well, I'll figure it out. We'll make a new one. Doesn't matter. When you hear it, it'll be obvious. It'll be something weird. And then you'll want to be caller number 20 to win yourself a pair of tickets to the show. We got somebody calling. Let's see what they want. K-Bear, you're live on the show. Keep that in mind. Who's this?
This is Josh.
Josh, what up, dude?
I just figured I'd try to get lucky. If you forgot the sound, maybe I'd call in anyways.
I got to do it the right way, so I'm going to get it made. It won't take me very long because I kind of remember what I did, and I just got to make something weird and obnoxious that stands out, and I'll have it done soon. So keep listening, Josh.
Sounds good, brother. Can't hate me for trying.
I don't blame you.
All right, man. Thank you.
Hey, peace, man.
Yep, you too. Bye.
All right. So anyway, I'm going to get on that, get it figured out. But I'm sure the show's going to be awesome. So even if you don't win tickets, you should buy some. You can find the link to get tickets over on any of our apps or at riverbendmediagroup.com/calendar. Just scroll down to the Pantera show and click the link for tickets. All right. Well, hello and welcome back to work. About time you showed up and did something around here.
Oh, you know what I do.
Oh, I did it again.
Every time. One of these days you'll get it right.
Well, and I don't blame you because, Peaches is apparently not feeling well today, so he's out. So you probably want to stay away from the dirty Peaches mic.
Exactly.
Ah.
So I had something I was going to bring in for you today and just totally forgot it.
An item?
Well, it was an item and an experience.
An item and experience.
Yeah.
Whoa, man. We're going to get crazy on the morning show.
So I was telling you how I just sat around all day the 6th, and just smoked a giant pork butt and delicious meats.
I saw a picture you posted on social of yourself out in the middle of nowhere with meat.
Meat just
cooking.
smoking.
Just meat smoking.
Yeah, it turned out really good. But when you smoke meat, there's a point where you take it out and then wrap it in a towel and kind of put it in a cooler or something to help it just suck all its juices back in.
Uh-huh.
So the meat towel.
Oh, the meat towel.
I was going to bring in the meat towel for you to smell.
Does it smell good?
For me, I don't mind it. But for Jess, my wife, you've seen her. She's had a pretty good constitution, doesn't gag or anything like the surströmming. She's like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
This one, for some reason, just hit her right, and she couldn't stop gagging all night long. So even if I was like, meat towel, it was amazing. So I was going to bring it in for you today. It hasn't been washed since Sunday. And let you smell the meat towel.
Well, bring it in tomorrow when Peaches is here. We'll see if we can make him.
Okay. And I'll bring some of the meat, too.
Yeah, bring some of the meat. And you need to make some of Jade's famous chili again.
Oh, that is good stuff.
Dude, that chili you gave me that one time, that was crazy. That was wild.
Smoked chili for 15 hours.
Yeah, dude, it was so good. It was so good.
We had to use the meat towel on that one, too.
You had to use the meat towel on that one? Meat towel now, has that been used as a band name?
I was going to call it that, too. Have you ever seen that really crappy movie, Midnight Meat Train?
I actually have. It's based on a good Clive Barker story.
The movie's terrible.
Yeah.
But I kept doing that one. Midnight Meat Towel.
Meat Towel Band. Let's see. Because we always try to point out to local bands that there are lots of names that have not been used. Because it's so weird how many bands will just fail to Google to see if their name has been used before. And then they use a name that's been out there for years.
Right.
We can come up with these left and right. Meat Towel.
And then all your songs could be about smoked meat. Like one song could just be called Pork Butt.
Brutal beef. Caffeine and prayers, baby. Okay,
Meat towel.
Meat towel. Yeah, bring it in because we should bring it around to the full staff. I want to see if Josh and Chantel can handle it. Yeah.
It's been marinating. Well, it's been in the sealed little cooler bag that I have for smoked meats. So it might be pretty ripe by now.
Oh, okay. See,
festering meat.
Okay, yeah, I bet it's worse now than the initial meat towel was probably pretty good. You know, when it was nice and fresh. But as we know, when meat festers for a while, it's not so good.
And there's some about when you use a towel like that, even after you wash it, it still has this lingering smoked meat thing to it.
Well, smoked meat is a pretty strong scent, so that's what I'm going to do with all my bath towels moving forward. I'm going to start wrapping them all in smoked meat.
What's that smell? It's my musk.
That's right.
It's my meat towel musk.
You know, you said these towels were clean, but they kind of reek of meat. No, that's what they're supposed to smell like.
Take it down to the podcast guys, the last podcast guys.
Rub it all over your body. Oh, you smell good. You smell like my meat towel.
Gross.
I've been watching a lot of horror movies, so I've thought about you going because you're so squeamish. You got to check out the new Final Destination, dude. It's so fun. Watched it last night, and it is. I mean, you've seen some of those movies, right?
Yeah.
It's definitely the best one since Part 2, the one with the logs.
With the logs, yeah.
Yeah. Some of it is so over the top. I was howling. Loved it. But there's another movie that I might have mentioned to you that I saw in the theater. I watched it again called Bring Her Back.
Oh, yeah.
And I bet that one would really make you squirm.
Well, I need the meat towel to help pick up my tears.
You wrap yourself in the meat towel.
Rub it all over.
Rub it on yourself to make yourself feel better. Gag into the meat towel. What, listeners? What?
It'll help marinate the meat next time.
But did you enjoy your camping holiday after the 4th?
Yeah, I wish I could sleep some more, but
there's never enough
the
sleep.
meat towel and the meat was good.
You should have draped the meat towel over your head, and then you would have drifted off to sleep like a baby.
I might have to run home right now and just go get the meat towel.
Oh, no.
Just so you can smell
Just
it.
tell the GM, I've got something very important I forgot at home. I just got to run there really fast. You got to make the GM sniff the meat towel.
I don't know. He's in a good mood right now.
He always seems like he's in a pretty good mood. It's very weird. Yeah. I'm not going to say more, but no, I got to say the vibes with the GM at Riverfest, like I was telling you off air, it was great.
Yeah, this year's Riverfest was way better than years past.
Oh,
Everything just ran real smooth.
Yeah, dude, it was great.
Except for the monsoon that rolled through that morning. That sucked.
And thank you. You called me and you're like, it's crappy. Nobody's out here. So you can just stay home for a while. Yeah. I'm like, wow. My goodness. Sure. Yeah, it was great. So, yeah, there was a funny moment that I won't get into the full details of, but that made me realize our GM was pretty cool. And that was when me and Josh were rolling in and I saw you.
And mistook him for me.
Well, no, he just saw me greet you, and I was horrified. So, yeah.
Such an obscene gesture for such a pristine man.
All I did was wave, with both hands.
Yeah. And then I'm
like,
finger
oh,
wave.
no! I'm in trouble now. Anyway, yeah, it was good. I think the least stress-inducing Riverfest I've taken part in, for sure.
Your punishment and retribution for that wave can be wrapping yourself in the meat towel.
Oh. Okay, well, we'll have to film it for social. Here's Jade's meat towel. I'm going to sniff it.
All right, I'm going home right now to get it.
All right, we'll be back with meat towel action here in a few. Eternally yours.
That's a good song to come out of for meat towel.
All right. If you want to see what's going on here, we have the school lights on, so I had to put my sunglasses on. It's too bright for me. Too school-like in here, and I'm about to get schooled by Jade's meat sack here.
You ready to smell my meat towel?
No. Chantel, come on in.
Chantel.
Here,
Classy 97. We're keeping it classy in here.
I'll get some multiple mics live. Hang on.
And this has been sitting since Sunday night, so it might be really bad, or it might have dissipated. But this was making Jess gag. It was awesome. And that was just fresh meat towel.
What is that? Is that the meat towel?
No, this is a bag of meat.
That's a bag of meat. That was once wrapped.
That's just a bag of meat.
That meat towel was once wrapped around.
It's butt. It's butt meat.
I'm already grossed out.
I feel like I can smell it already.
So
I'm pretty confident.
Jade's got this, cooler bag, and he explained to me when you're smoking meat, at some point you have to take the meat out and wrap it in a towel to get it to soak all the juices back in or something like that.
Yeah, and to really help it so you can pull it,
Sure.
Yeah.
So he's like, it smells bad. Let's see.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, boy.
Is it dissipated?
I don't know. You'll have to smell it, too, and tell me.
You really got your nose in there.
I went for it.
Yeah.
No, go on, Chantel. Chantel, smell the meat bag.
Oh, I can't say
The meat towel.
pressure.
I don't think it was bad.
It's a nice Rachel Ray bag.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was bad at all. I was like, nothing. No, she's out of here.
It's not as bad.
All right, Josh, give it a good whiff, buddy.
It's not.
Oh, come on, it's not that bad.
Here's the thing.
Jade, Jade, smell it and see if it's dissipated.
Get down.
Yeah, it's gone down
But
since
here's the
Sunday.
thing. So there's definitely like a camp smell,
Yeah,
and then once you look at it, it's stained.
yeah. Now, Josh, will you wrap that towel around yourself and rub it all over your body?
Go on.
No.
Here,
I like it starts to smell more.
That's what I'm saying.
Here.
But
Here.
no, I don't need that.
Oh.
Listen,
Here, I'll smell the towel up
So-
close. The dirty. Oh, it's still damp. I'm gonna have to wash my hand. Woo!
yeah, but that gets you in the throat. That's the
You're like you've gone back
It's stronger when you smell the stains. Oh, my God. Okay, now I can smell it in the air.
That's what I'm saying. That gets you in the throat.
All right.
It's not that bad, though.
Let's zip up the meat bag towel here.
Yeah, well,
And then you can try the meats.
No, bro.
now I'm going to smell the bag of meat.
I'm having a hard time.
Oh, that smells delicious.
Yeah.
Smell that bag of meat. It'll make up for the meat towel.
Yeah, that smells great.
It smells better than the meat towel.
Yeah.
I mean, the meat towel.
She left.
Yeah, she's out.
Out of here. She's over there going.
All right, I've got meat towel on
got
my
meat
hands.
fingers.
Smell your hands.
They smell like meat towel.
They do.
Yeah.
Meat towel fingers.
Hey, anybody out there want me to rub my meaty smelling hands all over your body?
Oh, no. No.
What do you mean? They smell like meat towel. Delicious.
I'm gonna go do a show.
All right. So think about the meat towel.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Dude, I had the perfect song lined up to follow this. You ready, Jade?
Yep.
Thank you again for tuning in to the Victor Welch Show. This program is a production of Riverbend Media Group. To contact the show or for more information, hit us up at riverbendmediagroup.com.